I just bumped into this young man and said to him, "Smile, you're on camera, you're famous," jokingly, not realizing who I'm actually speaking to. And can you please introduce yourself so that we know exact pronunciation of your name, because some people get it wrong.
Okay, my name is Antoine Preziuso. It's an Italian name. It means precious, and I'm a watchmaker in Geneva.
So I've heard a lot about you from another YouTube channel called Watch Art and Science of Watch Collecting, where the presenter, who is like an older gentleman who is very heavily into watch collecting, speaks very highly of you. But can you tell us a little bit about like when you got into watchmaking and maybe even why you got into watchmaking?
So I'm a watchmaker. Mm-hmm. I work with my 10 fingers, and
Let's count 1, 2, 3, 10. Yeah, it's all there.
10. And my father was a watchmaker, and I learned about watchmaking till young. When I was children, at 7 years old, my father teach me, and it's my best favorite job to do watches. And I play watch. Around my house there is some factory, small factory of watchmaking, and I play with this, and I come crazy about watchmaking. After that, I start the watchmaking school.
So your watches really are precious.
Thank you. Yeah.
And what would be your explanation as to why your watches are precious?
You know, it's like a virus.
Okay.
When you start to make a watches, you see so many spare parts. And each spare parts, it's very important to the finishing and the beauty of the spare parts. And step by step, I love to make watchmaking, of course, but art on the same time. I make a special watches, unique watches, but the watch must be beautiful. It's like the face of time, the dial, but also the movement. It's very important. For that, I give a lot of my passion to this watchmaking.
So I have to make a confession, which is that even though I've heard a lot about effectively like design of your watches and seen lots of pictures of them in presentations on Watch Art Sci channel, I've not actually experienced them in real life yet, so I'm looking forward to doing that here, and I'm so glad you're here, both in flesh as well as your watches are. But what about like the actual watch movement inside? To what extent is that important in your sculpture of the watch, let's say? What role does the movement play in your construction, let's say?
For example, the triple tourbillon. You know, the simple tourbillon, it's a beautiful movement, but it's quite common. Everybody uses tourbillon around the world. All the watchmaking use the tourbillon. But I would like, my dream is to change this philosophy, because the tourbillon was made for only pocket watches 200 years ago, and on the wristwatch it's not really a reason to wear a tourbillon. Yes, it's a beautiful, very complicated
status symbol.
Yes, and think about this tourbillon need more. And for that, I invented and patented the triple tourbillon. We need 3 tourbillons on the watch, like a 3-art, and they work together on resonance. And they cancel the gravity, and at the same time, the watch is more constant, more precise, more constant with the resonance. For that, I make this watch. It's a very special, unique, and beautiful. Beautiful. You know, the client want to wear a watch, unique watch, special watch, and limited edition or unique watches.
Yeah, something that not everyone has got. How do you go about making a triple tourbillon? I mean, that's like unheard of for me so far in the watch journey. It's like, that's really complicated.
Yeah, it's I'm how you say, continuing the story of the tourbillon. You know, the tourbillon come legendary, you say, on the watchmaking. The tourbillon, it's the story of the watchmaking. It's a beautiful piece of art. This is the most important, is to do something more precise, more exciting, and for that I make. And the design is also very important. The design of the case is, you know, it's easy to copy, to make a similar case from other company. But I would like to be unique, you know, I would like to be different than others, because it's my passion. For that I make this special piece, or like the B-side. You know, the time is everywhere today, on the car, on the house, everywhere. And I wear the watch on the B side. I don't need time today. But if the watch is polite, the watch give you the time. You just click and open the watch, read what time is it, and go back at the back position.
Yeah, because we were talking about this watch when I just sort of bumped into you and jokingly said, "Smile, you're on camera, you're famous." And you showed me this, and I was like, "Oh, like, why do you have this watch?" And so I was like, "You said you made it," and I was thinking you were joking, and you weren't joking.
I made it.
It's like, so how? Tell me a little bit about the process of making this. What movement is it using inside, and like how do you go about like deciding to make it this way?
You know, my job is watchmaking. My eyes is all the days, 18 hours per day on the movement.
Immersed in that, yeah.
So I will. When I imagine this watch, the first thing to show my job and the detail of the watch. This is my first dream. And one day in Japan, one client wear my watch on the B side, and they say, "Why you turn the watch?" And they say, "I don't need time today. I just want to see your work, your art." And for that, and now I made this B side watch. You just turn and just wear it with the side of you want.
So it's your own movement?
Yes.
And how long have you been making your own movements?
It's take time. Like a triple tourbillon is 10 years.
But when did you first start with? When did you have your own movement? Which year?
In 2004.
Okay.
2005.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. 20 years ago. And you know, this magic mechanic take a lot of time.
Yes.
It's a technology, it's a precision, it's a lot of things, and take a lot of time. And after that, you have to protect your movement, your idea. So you have to make the patent, and the patent is also take a lot of time because it's a Swiss patent or a European patent or international patent, and every year you must pay for this protection.
Yeah, interesting. And so how our channel is called Happy Horologists, and the reason why we do this, like, it's a hobby, it's like we're passionate about it. Like, we want to focus on happiness of horology, right, and what makes us happy. What makes you most happy about watches and horology and so on? Because you strike me as like a very happy guy. Like it's like infectious happiness.
Yes,
right. It's
infectious happiness.
Even if I was sad, not that I'm ever sad. But I was happy. But then when I saw you, I was like extra happy. So like, what makes you most happy about watchmaking and design even? Yeah.
You know, it's like a virus. When you touch a small screw, small parts on the square centimeter with your Google like this, you see another world.
Yes.
And you fly another world, and a microcosmos of watchmaking. And when you touch this, you have something magic. When I start to assemble the movement, I'm like a children. I play on the same time. It's a game. It's a game. And when the movement move and make a tic-tac, the first
comes alive.
Yeah, it comes alive. It's wow.
Yeah.
This is very big feeling.
What is the hardest, most complicated thing in, let's say you're assembling a watch like this? Which is the hardest bit to get right?
The hardest part of the movement is the heart, the movement, the balance, the spring of the balance, and you have to adjust every function. As you know, the tick and the tack on the watch, it's not only 2 noise, it's 6 noise.
What's the 6 noises?
Like a tick, 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 and tack, 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 tack.
Okay.
And it's going too fast, you hear only 2 noise. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. But there is 6 noise on the same time. And this is very difficult to adjust on the balance. It's like a doctor, cardiology doctor. If you know this about watchmaking, your watch is very good and very precise. Some watchmaker for repair watchmaking, they don't know about this. They just change the spring of the movement, the watch. And they are waiting, maybe it's going better. No, the watch needs cardiology, like us, like our body.
Diagnosis.
Yes.
In terms of design, again, going back to the Watch Artsai channel, he talks about your designs as really, really lovely and special and so on. What makes your designs special? Because I'm a designer myself, more like a software designer, but I appreciate all types of design, especially obviously watch design, because we so love this. What's the kind of unique, let's say, quality to your designs that makes you different from others?
The design must be... I'm an Italian, origin of Italy. My parent was Italian, really one. Grazie mille, mamma mia. And
many people think I'm Italian as well. I'm from the other side. I'm from Bosnia. So not far. The other side of the Adriatic Sea.
Exactly.
We share the same sea.
Exactly. Sometimes we can see the Bosnia or the Italy, from the... But the Italian are designer from many years, but when I design a watch, you must find the sensuality of the watch, or technique, mechanic, like Lamborghini, Ferrari, and other beautiful car. But on the watch, you must also feel the design is very important. This watch I designed this watch with design, and some other one I designed with I don't know, can I explain? It's a feeling. I change the design, I take my tool and I modify the design. First I drawing, but the drawing is not enough. I need to work on the material, and then I change the shape, and the design comes. It's like a beautiful girl. The designer for the beautiful girl. Beautiful body. The body is very important.
They famously designed Coca-Cola bottles to be like a shape of a woman. So when you're holding it, you have this subconscious feeling is you're drinking from a body of a beautiful woman.
And the face also, the dial, must be very beautiful, because when you see a watch, you look at the watch, the first thing you see is the hands and the dial. and must be beautiful. It's like the face, a beautiful woman in the face. You see the eyes and everything. And exactly the same on the watch. Also in your car, you must see a beautiful counter, you know?
Yes.
It's important. If you have 2, 3, 4 counter and the design is beautiful, it's perfect.
Yeah, and they say there's 3 things that people are driven. This is kind of reference in general in design, but people are driven either by visual, 70% people visual, 20% by hearing, and 10% by haptics, touching.
Exactly.
But I suppose, to what extent do you cater to all those 3 senses with your watches?
Yes.
Does it matter to you how it sounds and how it feels on touch? Tell me more.
It's important to feel, as you say, it's a visual, touching, and hearing. It's important to know the hearing, the tic-tac, it's a nice tic-tac, not too fast, not too slow, and the touch, sensual, or it's all the detail are important on the watch. All the detail. And if it's all the detail are perfect, bingo, it's a beautiful watch.
Do you think that you have an iconic watch? Like, for example, I was listening to the AP CEO talk about Royal Oak, and that's their like iconic thing. Do you think you have an iconic watch?
Yes, I think.
What is your iconic watch?
The triple tourbillon today, because it's a life of watchmaking. It's aboutissement, I don't know in English how you say, but it's all my life of watchmaking. It's my dream watch for many, many years, and now it's here on the showcase. And the people around the world can see, wow, this is Antoine Preziuso watch. This is my iconic watch.
Have you so far made the watch that you always wanted to make, or is that watch still somewhere in the future?
Yes, I have all on my tier, you know, on my desk, my workshop, a lot of ideas. And every night I dream about system, mechanic, design, but I need 7 lives to do this.
Yes, like a cat.
Like a cat,
So are you working on some other models at the moment, or what's your focus?
Yes. I'm working now till 2 years with a new model. I will show this model maybe at the end of this year. But a very, very special, also complicated and unique watch, yes. But I start on the same time some others. You know, I work 1 month with 2 months with this one, and I leave a moment, and I take another one.
So this is an interesting thing, because many people say to me, you know what, Jason, you should just focus on one thing, on one project. My brain has never been like this. So when I hear that you work a little bit on this one, and a little bit on that one, tell me, why do you do this?
You know, I'm free. I'm free. Sometimes I want to go to this way, and then another day to go to this way. Not unlike on the factory, you have a direction. You have to do this. No, I'm free, just free.
When did you become free? Were you born free? Were you always free, or was there like a moment where you went, oh, I'm free?
I think I born free.
Born free.
Yeah. My parents say, "Oh, Antoine, you have to do this." No, I could listen. I want to do that and that and that. And I love to travel around the world to know everything. I'm free, really free. But when I start watchmaking by myself, independent watchmaker, I see I'm really free, man. I'm a free watchmaker because I don't need to have some order, or I don't know. I start and work. And like a painter, you know, I imagine a beautiful frame and then start to painting.
And in terms of when people come to buy from you the watches, how many watches do you make per year?
Depends. Some years I make 200 watches per year, quite more. Depend also the economy and and now I made maybe around 20-30 watch, no more. 2 or 3 triple tourbillon, few B-side watches, and some others. Maybe 50 watches per year maximum.
And do you have people come to you and saying they want something specific done to them as well?
Yes, someone he said, yes, I don't want this brand because all my friends they wear this brand. I don't say the name. And okay, I understand they want to be different, and they ask me, Antoine, okay, take something from this brand and this brand and this man and give your heart to this watch and make for me one watch. I will pay now. And I say, no. First I would start the watch, and some clients say, no, let me a price, give me a good price, I will pay now. You take your time. And
all up front?
Yeah, all free. Again, and I make the watch. And when the client, I say, I call to the client, the watch is ready, I just one thing, wow. And this is beautiful for me, because my job is, the client appreciate my job, my work.
So how many people, is it just you working, or do you have other people helping you in terms of actual watchmaking?
Yes, I have we work on the family. I have my son. My son is a watchmaker. My daughter, she do jewelry and design. My wife.
Okay. Wow.
And me, and my fingers.
So you're all Happy Horologists family.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
that's so beautiful.
Yes.
And okay, so just one final tip on how to stay happy the way you are. Like, I want to be happy like you are when I grow up. How to stay Happy Horologist?
I have no answer. I don't know.
Smile.
Yeah, just smile. Yes, I'm happy. Yes. Someday it's difficult. I'm a little bit angry, but when I start my job, it's happiness.
Yes.
It's the happiness. The watchmaking is not easy. Sometimes you lose one part. When you lose a small screw, it's I don't want to good.
You might be looking for it for 2 hours.
Yes, for 2 hours.
I haven't thought about that actually. That's pretty.
It's the detail of watchmaking. When you lose a spare parts, it's difficult. You cannot open the box and take another one. It's a unique spare parts, so you have to find the spare parts. So nobody go inside the atelier. Everybody stay out, and I'm looking for with light and.
It reminds me of that movie, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. When he's looking for the kids, it's like, nobody stop.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bit like that, but you're looking for a screw or something. Wow. Okay, that's.
Or the balance, I don't know what. Sometimes it's. We lose one third part, but you have to find. And sometimes it's going here. Yeah, you are like this, and tick, the screw jump, and you have to find it.
So what kind of people typically buy your watches? How would you describe your typical customer?
I have all the style of the customer. There is some young customer, they love like this watch, the B-side, and some rich people like Sultan of Oman or movie stars, and all these kind of customers, they want to be different. They want a unique watch, and they want to speak with me because sometimes I'm funny, and transfer my passion, and they love this.
Yeah, and that's what we find increasingly, that people love to actually, and it's a unique thing to watchmaking. I think maybe there's some other industries like this, but certainly I've experienced it in watchmaking. I've given you a hug, and it feels like we're friends,
Yes,
even though we just met. And it's so beautiful, and it's so important to, as much as possible, know the watchmaker, because when people are wearing your piece, they're like wearing a piece of your soul.
Yes, exactly.
And knowing that you're a very peaceful, kind, loving person is an important aspect that actually adds value to the piece as well. So thank you so much for speaking to me.
Thank you very much.
Big hug.
Great pleasure. Thank you for coming. And you are welcome in Geneva.
Yes, 100%.
And you can try to work on my watch.
Oh God!
I will teach you.
That's one thing I'm a little bit scared, because I used to, when I was young, like even before I was 10, I would make stuff like out of clay, like little pottery. So I make like dice.
Yes.
I'm quite a mathematician, so I like things to be even, So I would then kind of bake my little sort of pottery dice and so.
Nice.
And also my father was like a woodworker.
Oh, good.
So I'm pretty good with like wood stuff, but when it comes to like metal, I'm scared, especially small pieces. I'd be so like worried that I'd lose a screw or something. And But maybe you can show me how to like not be scared.
I will show you something very nice on the watchmaking. You must know all this detail is very important. So I will say to everybody, don't forget, time belongs to the one who takes it. So now you must take your time. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All the best.